Excuse me. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Roy Medina III, aka Mr. RPM, and I'm over here revving on the 360 right now. I bet yet I'm revving on the Xbox One. Playing Mecha Soul 2 Lone Wolf right now. And that's what kind of brings me into what I want to talk to y'all about today. And that's a new mech game.
Engagement begins.
I want a new mech game. I'm tired of all these fucking first person shooters. They fucking oversaturating the market. I want a new mech game. And Megasode is like the perfect example of a solid mech game. There's not too much complaint about this game, you know? Just right off the bat, a couple things that I like about it is just the simplicity of it. You know, it doesn't have to be like Armored Core, which Armored Core and Megasode, they're two completely different games. That's first off. But, you know, you don't have to upgrade the mech. You don't have to sit here and customize missiles and all that stuff like that. You simply have your weapons, you have your preset, and then you have, you know, your upgrades, you destroy mechs, you play peekaboo, and you have a lot of fun doing it. You know, it doesn't have to be that complicated. You know, and that's real important to say because, you know, for example, something like Armored Core where you have the customization and stuff with the mech, and you know, to where you can have a different loadout. It's real cool if you understand the game and you know what you're doing, but I can see where that can take away from like mediocre gamers, you know, or mainstream gamers, you know, just people that's just trying to pick up a game, trying to get into it and try to learn it. So it can take away from the game because now it's, you know, real complicated, and now you have to be a hardcore fan to enjoy it. And other than that, the only other thing I would like to add is that Mech doesn't feel like a mech game in the sense that you're in the cockpit and you're fucking, you know, you have all these fucking controls and buttons and you can barely see shit. And you know, to me, mech warrior games with a first person shooter and stuff, don't get me wrong, I understand a lot of people out there like them and stuff, but to me, I honestly think those are probably done. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but it's like Cat Williams say, it is what it is. Nah, but moving along though, I really like that about Mech Soul because it's real simple and it's something that new people, like a new crowd, can get into and start to love, and at the same time, people that always played the game, they can play it, pick it up, and love it. And also, it has a nice learning curve. You know, you can it's easy to learn, but it's hard to master. You know, so overall, this is just probably the best example of a mech game. If we could get one returned in 2016 or 2017, you know, I would definitely like it to be a third-person, you know, Megasode style of mech game. And this is just something I just really miss in games in recent memory. I mean, what have they given us as far as mech games go? You know, I understand as far as the situation with Day One Studios and you know how they don't have the rights to the mechs, and they actually tried to attempt a part 3, if you will, with Reign of Thunder. That was the name of it, but it was a PC only game, and it ended up getting canceled. So I mean, I understand, but somebody has to pick this up. I mean, for me, my understanding in this world is that money talks, bullshit walks. You know, and at the end of the day, I think that if we can keep it alive, if us the fans can, you know what I'm saying, keep requesting and keep asking for it, you know, it's only right that they see the money there, they see the opportunity there, and they take that opportunity to make something that can be, you know, potentially classical, such as Megasode 1 and 2 already. Speaking of that, let me harp on that real quick. You know, I think that they see the money there in the mech game, and they kind of teased us a bit with like Titanfall, for example, which we've all, you know, I bet you everyone that's like a real hardcore mech fan was probably looking at that like, man, Titanfall is about to be the next biggest thing. I know I was. That's how I was looking at it. I was like, man, Titanfall is about to be the shit. We got a new mech game, and it ended up being just a first-person shooter on a larger scale, you know. And then don't get me started on the fact that it was only multiplayer, no campaign. That shit sickens me. You know, I'm gonna make a video about that because, you know, a lot of people harp on microtransactions and other things in the gaming community, but for me, the fact that they can release a game with multiplayer only and they charge full price for it, like, nah, that's a problem. You know, and we need to discuss that, but that's neither here nor there. But I just wanted to put that on your mind. But you know, they tried to tease us with games like that, but we really want to make game, and And come on, y'all gotta give it to us. Gotta give the people what they want.
Maximum power.
At the end of the day, let's not lose hope about it. I mean, there's still a ton of things that they can do. So there's still a ton of companies out there. There's still a ton of money out there. So and then also we support it. So there's a ton of support out there. It's just a matter of making it happen. So let's just keep pushing forward, everybody. Hey, if you like this video and you want to see more, just subscribe. I'm gonna have some more fun titles for y'all to, be like, damn, I remember that shit, man. That shit was fun in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can bring some of these classical gameplays types back into the forefront, back into the mix of things. That way we don't have to fucking play another fucking first-person shooter, or another game just abusing the same shit, Hopefully we can get something a little unique. But so that's about all I have to say, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna let the video run. Right now I'm just playing Grinder. Grinder is just survival mode, survival of the fittest. You go through waves of enemies. As you see right now, I'm actually on the second wave, so there's gonna be 2 waves of mechs that come at me at a time now. I'm gonna keep fighting the Ragnarok, which is the final boss, and then I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna work my way back up to him and just continuously keeps going and keeps going. So I'm gonna let that play out, guys. Y'all have a good time, have a good day, and like, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff, and holla at your boy!
Maximum power. Maximum power.